Hi everyone and welcome to the video that's going to show you how to obtain the Comprehensiveproof exclusive coloured midnight blue Maverick from the Toreno's last flight mission. Now what you need to do is get into the airport like I'm doing, because we need to go and steal the Maverick. And this Maverick's always available, even if you don't have a pilot's license. The reason I showed that car trick is because by now you probably won't have a pilot's license due to the lack of flying skill. So I thought it would just be a very useful hint to know that you don't need a pilot's license to get into the airports. So if you follow where I'm going, you'll find the Maverick, and you'll see why we need this helicopter, because we need to get to a rooftop that we can't normally access without one. So yeah, there's not much more to say about that. But this is probably the best special vehicle so far, and it's by no means the most difficult one. So yup, when you have your helicopter, enter the mission.
I've got some information for you.
Hey, Woozy, what's the business?
So now what you need to do is get your helicopter. I mean, you can always go to the airport after you activate the mission. You don't have to have the helicopter before, but I just do it anyway because it's just a bit easier. I don't know, I like to just get straight to the point. So what you need to do is just fly the helicopter to where the helipad is. Do not fly over the helipad. Whatever you do, guys, do not fly over the helipad, because if you activate that cutscene, it's over. You have to do everything again. A bit like the T-Bone Mendes mission, the cutscene will kill your quest straight away. So fly behind the helipad like this. As you can see, there are two rooftops. Go on to the one that's further down, but do not fly over the helipad. I cannot warn you enough how bad that situation is. Right, get out the helicopter, just kill the guards.
You asshole. You want to get shut up, huh?
Now, in terms of method, this helicopter really is not hard to get. However, it's going to take you a long time. So you need to be very, very patient. It can take from anything up to 40 minutes to an hour. Maybe half an hour if you're doing really well. But it's going to take a long time. What you need to do now is you need to shoot the helicopter 180 degrees. Just believe me on this. Shoot the helicopter from the tail like that, with lots of sawn-off shotgun shells. And when it's 180 degrees, approximately, then you can start shooting it away from the helipad. So I'll show you the progress I'm up to now. As you can see, I've almost got it 180 degrees. You can take as much time as you want, and also when you run out of shotgun shells, you can always go and buy more. But I did the collectibles, so I have free shotgun pickups, which is much cheaper, because to buy 1,000 shotgun shells is a lot of money. And I certainly couldn't be asked to generate that sort of money anyway. So, honestly, you guys have to be a bit prepared when going for these more difficult special vehicles. You need to have a lot of sort of itinerary, you could say. Yeah, when the helicopter's roughly 180 degrees like that, now just go to the center, like this. Now you can start shooting the nose of the helicopter, and then it will start to go backwards. It'll go backwards, but it'll also rotate slightly. Don't worry, this is a natural part of the process. Try and get it as far back as you can, so it's completely sideways. As you can see, it's turning ever so slightly every time. When we get it to that yellow line, it should be pretty much parallel to that line. You'll see anyway. It's kind of confusing to explain, but if you follow my procedure, you will not get lost. As you can see, it's a very slow process. It takes a long time. Also, eventually, when it is parallel, you just start shooting it off the helipad. There's obviously, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but there's a bit of a drop from the helipad to the grill part. Can you see what I mean by the grill area around the outside of the helipad? Well, there's a little bit of a drop, like a little ditch. As you can see, the grills are kind of pointing down a bit, and there's a big sort of drop from the actual helipad tile to the grill. Don't worry about this, because the helicopter will look like it's falling off sideways, but don't worry, it will not tip. Just keep shooting the helicopter. So as you can see, this is pretty much where you want to be right now. And as you can see, I've already shot it off the helipad, but now I need to shoot it off the grill. Literally it will tip a lot when it's going off the helipad area. Don't worry, just keep shooting it and it will not be a problem. Eventually it will fall onto the grill area like that, and then what you do from here is you just keep shooting it like this. As you can see, it's going up very, very slowly, and it will start to fall off like that. Just keep shooting it and eventually it will fall off. However though, this is where your luck really takes place. If the helicopter tips upside down and it blows up, too bad, you have to do all of that again. So it's a gamble you're going to have to take. And when you get to the helicopter, if it's tipped like that, be very, very careful. Make sure it's upright before you get in it. Like that. Take it. And there you go, guys. A comprehensive-proof, exclusive colour, midnight blue Maverick. Do not fly over the helipad. Be very, very careful. Otherwise, the mission that you're on will fail straight away. I.e., you will not get the helicopter unless you redo everything. So be very, very careful about that. I cannot warn you enough how frustrating it is when you get into the helicopter and you fly over the helipad, you've lost it forever unless you redo the mission. It sucks. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly to the safe house in Hashbury, because it has a very big garage. It's actually a garage where I store most of the big vehicles anyway. So this is the perfect location for a helicopter. And since the helicopter's comprehensive proof, don't worry about crashing, because crashing does nothing, which is really, really, really handy. So yeah, just park near the garage like this. And as you can see, I've got comprehensive proof tanker trailer, comprehensive proof box fill, and the bulletproof, fireproof, explosion proof Patriot. I'm just going to take the vehicles out so I can start getting the helicopter in. I think it's best to have a wedge vehicle if you're in this situation, because a tanker trailer for me takes a lot of room, so I need to have a wedge vehicle. I use the Patriot like that. Just push the heli in like this. Fits in very, very nicely, so don't worry about it. Make sure that it's in very well. Maybe push it round like that so it takes up less room. And now I've just got to get the Patriot back in, and then that's my collection for this garage temporarily anyway. I got that tanker trailer from Tanker Commander, if you're wondering. However, it's a real hassle to get it, so I might make the video upon lots of requests, because a lot of people will say, pointless. It's a trailer. What good can you do with that? Anyway, I like collecting stuff, so I will collect it regardless. There we go. What you need to do now is kill yourself anyway. Just kill yourself. Don't worry about it. Just kill yourself. The mission will fail instantly. And what you need to do now is just drive back to the garage, and then you'll have your beautiful comprehensive proof exclusive colour midnight blue Maverick waiting for you in the garage. And it's a hell of a prize. So I'm at the garage now. And there we go. There's the helicopter. The doors are open. But when you close the garage one more time, the doors will close, and it's all yours to keep. Now this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's an exclusive colour. You can never have skids which are blue, which is a bonus. I'll show you the proofings now. It's fireproof. There you go. I'll show you bulletproofing. As you can see, not much happens. That's a very big fire, but the helicopter's not catching fire at all. So it's definitely fireproof and bulletproof so far. Let's see if I can get in here without blowing it up. Of course, guys, save the game before you even try this. Seriously. I don't have to warn you about that, I hope. And before you do anything, just save the game, so if you do mess up, you don't have to do all that again. Because it takes a lot of time. Right, I'm going to crash into a few buildings to show you that this helicopter will not catch fire if you damage it like this. Nothing will happen. So it's probably the best special vehicle so far in the quest. There you go. Doesn't catch fire, doesn't smoke, nothing. The only way to destroy this helicopter is by the standard methods of destroying a comprehensive vehicle in general, which which are tip the vehicle upside down, get in the vehicle while you're on fire, put the vehicle in the bomb shot, or put the vehicle in the water, I guess, because you can't retrieve it. That doesn't really count. Yeah, that's the only way you can destroy this helicopter. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and thanks for watching. I also hope you managed to obtain it. If not, just keep trying and you'll make it. Thanks for watching.